What's up guys, Signs Outdoors here. I know it's been a minute since I've made a video on the channel, but we're back with another one today. Had a couple upgrades since the last videos, which I'm happy to share. The first of which is the camera. So hopefully there's a noticeable difference in camera quality in today's video. And the second of which is a boat. So this is a 2007 Bass Tracker Pro Team 165. This is a 16-foot boat, and it's pretty small, but it's still an upgrade from the one that I had before, and a lot more stable, a lot more storage area inside, so I'm excited for the upgrade. It does have a 25 horsepower two-stroke motor, which I'm not super fond of, but I'm hoping to maybe upgrade in the future. If you guys would be interested in seeing some videos of maintenance and upgrades I'm doing to the boat, just leave a comment down below. But for now, this is what we're working with. And in today's video, we will be doing an overnight trip out to a little local lake and doing some fishing and camping. Alright guys, we are now out here on the water. So first order of business is going to be finding a good place to set up camp for the night. And then once we get that set up, we'll get to some fishing. So I think we have found the spot that we're gonna call home for the evening. We are up towards the headwaters of the lake, so it's pretty quiet back here. I think we can do some good fishing, and we kind of found like a little campsite that's been used before, so it's already kind of set up for it. So this is actually the spot here. It's not really, doesn't really look like much from the water, but it has been used before. It looks like somebody else has camped here, or multiple people in the past, so it's kind of set up already to be used, which is cool. Let's go check it out. For now, that'll be fine here for the boat, but we will look for a more permanent docking space for the night so we're not banging against the rocks. So as we get up into the campsite, you can tell some people have been here before, some litter left around, but we got a little bit of a fire pit and seating area. Might put the tent either over here or over here, but gonna go ahead and get set up here and then try to get to some evening fishing. So the first thing that I want to get done here at camp is creating a little bit of a wooden docking point here, just some wood laid down so the boat isn't thrashing around on the rocks as much while boats to go by. So by lining up a couple bigger logs like this, it's just going to give me somewhere that I can kind of pull up my boat as a ramp and avoid banging up against the rocks as much. although this is not perfect, we do have a couple logs here just so that the bottom of the boat is resting on wood rather than rock. And we are tied up here on the shore, so this should be a significant upgrade from where we were at before. Is this going to be home for the night? Now time to get some firewood ready. Now that we got all the wood ready for the fire, we're going to get to some fishing. So this afternoon, guys, I'm just using your typical wacky setup to see if I can get any small or largemouth bass tonight. Pretty much just going to be hitting structure around the edge of the water and seeing if we can get anything. I'm going to switch it up here for a bit and try out the wobber popper, see if we can get anything to hit on that. Not having much luck out here tonight, guys. Went ahead and switched to a rooster tail just to see if I could get something even small on. Maybe that's all I needed to say, is that we weren't having luck and we got something small on. That's actually kind of a cool catch. Little goggle eye rock bass. Now that we're back to camp, guys, first thing I want to do is get a fire started. Gonna try to start it with a magnesium rod, and so we're gonna need a lot of this small stuff. All right, we are officially getting dinner started. Gonna let this warm up for a bit, and then we'll get some food on. Tonight we are gonna be having steak and eggs. So far so good, except the one busted egg. Well guys, unfortunately my eggs turned into a little bit of an omelet because I tried to flip it, but this is what we're working with. I don't think that's too bad for camping dinner. This is going to be the setup for the night. Unfortunately, the pump that I typically use to blow up the mats and pillows was dead, so I had to blow it up with my mouth, so that's why it took so long. But this is a setup, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, it's the next morning now. We got the camp packed up and we're back on the boat. We're going to do a little bit of trolling back, but it's pretty windy out here this morning, so we're going to be moving a little bit quicker than I'd like to. We're still going to give it a try and see if we can pick anything up on the way back. Fortunately, we weren't able to get any more fish this morning, but so glad to be able to get out here this late in the season and give it a try. But thanks for tuning in, and see you on the next one.